Every week we like to find new ways to get healthy. Joining us today is Micaela Prochazka from Portneuf Health Trust and Healthy City USA. And today we're talking about getting out in the garden, growing things out in your garden, and a special tour of gardens. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so one of the gals over at the Bannock Extension office for U of I, her name's Katie. She does all things garden and all things produce.
Okay.
So she is creating a edible garden tour is what she's calling it. So it's basically just like it says, calling all gardeners.
Okay.
To where if they have a nice garden, a big garden, a small garden, they're looking for any kinds of gardens that you can include in this edible garden tour, which is going to happen in August.
All right.
And so you need to contact her this week to put your garden on the
tour list?
the tour, yes.
Okay.
And then people can just come by, they can take a look at it, take notes for their garden, you name it.
So it's kind of like me, I am not a gardener. I'm not a green thumb person. And so I have a lot of questions to ask. Like, what can grow here in our climate? When should I start planting? When should I harvest things? What can and cannot grow? Is this going to be a place where people can get those kind of answers?
Absolutely, yeah. So the gardens that are probably going to sign up for this are experienced gardeners. They've been doing this for years. They have, they have it down to a science. So it'll be really good opportunity for people to just get inspired, see what can grow in Pocatello, Idaho. So it'll be a really cool tour.
I know one thing that does grow very well: zucchini. Yes. Lots and lots of zucchini.
We have a lot of squash all the time.
Yeah, and squash, they seem to go pretty well here.
Yes.
Now, there's also a special little program that you can call up the University of Idaho Ag Extension. Let's say you have, a backyard apple tree that overproduces every year, and there's only so much applesauce that you can eat.
Right.
And you have that excess, and you don't want it to fall into the ground and go to waste. What can you do for that?
So you can also call Katie, same gal from before, and she will come to your house, to your sidewalk, to your backyard, and she'll pick all the fruit for you and then give it to a donation area somewhere in Pocatello. So like you said, when you're walking along the sidewalk and you see all those apples that are just getting crushed on the ground, that can get picked and that can be put to use somewhere in the community. Like I know Valley Mission has a food bank there. The Senior Activity Center feeds 200 people a day.
Oh, fantastic.
So there's a lot of use.
Way to get fresh fruits and veggies in there too.
Yeah.
And zucchini.
Yes.
All right. Micaela, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Matt.